Hello, me, Reezy Gaming. I'm back. It is the weekend. I have a box of Belvitas right on the camera. How you all doing? I'm doing well. I've had to think about the steam turbines. We made a bit of a... we were getting a bit confused about the aquatuna cooled ones last stream, so I just wanted to clear that up quickly. Let's go head on over to the game. Also, we actually have some music at the start of the stream. What a surprise. So, here's a quick little thing about the steam turbines. So, these self-cooled ones, I'll go over to this one here. Yeah, here we go. So these self-cooled ones, what is happening is the steam is being taken in and the steam turbine is being cooled by 2 kilograms per second of water that starts at 95 degrees C. And what's happening here, the steam is kept at about 130 degrees. This is generating about 300 watts, which means about 300 kDTUs of heat is going into this. And the steam turbine itself outputs a tenth of that heat on the steam turbine, and the rest is converted to power. So that 2 kilograms per second of water is cooling about 30 kDTUs plus the 4 kDTUs that the steam turbine generates on its own. And that's how the math is working out for that. So in the aquatuna case, what we have is we have a cooled pipe, which is 10 kilograms per second of water, and that is being cooled by 14 degrees by this thing. So that is enough to cool, what, 2.8 times 5. That's basically 14 times the amount of cooling that we have from that self-cooled steam turbine. So that means we can basically take up about 14 times the amount of steam turbine power from this aquatuna cooled setup before it overheats. Which isn't going to happen, because that would be about, what, 4,200 kDTU of heat in here. So, yeah, the thermal aquatuna itself is generating about 600 kDTU of heat, taking it out of the cooling pipe. It's not always going to be generating that, but that's the maximum amount it'll be taking it out. And then the iron volcano is going to do about 800 kDTUs, and the aluminium volcano is going to do a little bit more when it's actually erupting. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that we can handle the all the heat we want with just 2 steam turbines. Hey Neo, yeah, I'm up early. Yeah, Sarah is doing some Sarah specific things, so I thought I would stream Saturday morning instead of last night. I was quite tired last night, and I was working on the new video last night as well, so that should be fun. Yeah, we built this yesterday. We built our Cobalt Volcano, not yesterday, Thursday, Cobalt Volcano Tamer. Pretty straightforward. This is just self-cooled again. We have two self-cooled steam turbines on this. The volcano generates about 420 kDTUs of heat. This cools about 600. So we put some kilns in here as well. We thought we might as well start converting some of the copious amounts of clay we have into ceramic. And then we were getting started on this aluminium volcano tamer, and then I was getting confused. But I'm no longer confused. So we're going to finish that off. And what we're actually going to do is start boiling some of this water. Now, the aluminium in here, there is, I think, a fairly large amount of aluminium in here. Yeah, that's still very hot, so that's slowly heating this water up. We built the oil here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try and evaporate this water. This is a lot of water. Actually, this is way too much water. This is going to overpressurize the volcano even as steam. So we need to let some of that out. Let's deconstruct this. Will that work? Yeah, let's get other things hooked up in the meantime. So, gold wire. We've got more turbines down here. The one thing is, for the steam turbines to delete the max amount of heat, the steam needs to be relatively hot, so this steam will end up hotter, just so that the steam turbines are deleting all the heat in here. So we need to set this to, like, 200. But yes, I figured out something else as well. So we were discussing that I don't actually need to cool down the iron that much, because we're going to be turning it all into steel anyways, and we're probably going to be doing that in an industrial sauna. Which we're probably going to stick here next to the iron volcano. So I could probably even just extend this in here and have the metal refinery in here and just make the steel in this room. And then dump the steel here. But this is going to be a cool room as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just duplicate this setup, put it here, send all the regular metal volcano output here. And then the steel can end up here. Maybe we'll put some polymer presses in here. I don't know. We probably don't need polymer presses. I need to stop adding stuff just because it seems fun. Like I'm trying to actually make progress. Yeah, let us build the wire. So come down here. These steam turbines are going to be running at very close to max flow rate. We do actually have a spare one of these up here. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually connecting this like this. And then we'll take this. That's not correct. That's not correct. What wire was it? It was this wire. We're going to start shifting all the wires down a little bit. Or are we? Actually, no, that's where I was going to put in the... That's where I was going to put the hydrogen plants for the hydrogen vent. So let's actually just connect it down here. Now, this abyssalite is starting to get very hot, and this is actually some hot igneous rock. Some of the heat is leaking out into this gas. I don't really care, to be honest. But if we open up the igneous rock, there's going to be a lot of heat transfer, so I don't really want to do that. So I think we're going to have to shuffle these wires around a little bit. Which I think means, at this point, I'm going to put some... I'm going to put some Weezeworts over here. Get rid of this radiation. Yeah, we'll figure that out. So, we need to dump a little bit of oil on here. We don't have any naphtha, do we? No. Just dump some oil then. Right, that is decreasing the water level a little bit. I think once this equalizes, that should be okay. Let's enable auto bottle on that. And then in terms of the shutoff, we'll just do the same stuff we do over here. Oh, you know what? I've actually set this one... Yeah, the volcano's in a bit of a different place. I want to stick the auto sweeper directly over the volcano again. Remade of steel. The vent will come down here. This water will just come straight out, so that can go around like this. In fact, actually, let's make this insulated pipe. Because this room is going to be actively cooled. Yeah, then we just had that whole bit be insulated. Okay. Yeah, should be a normal length stream today. I'm probably going to wrap it up at about 1 o'clock-ish. It depends on when Sarah gets back. But I'm hoping to get this done today. Yeah, aqua tuna. I think what I'm actually probably best off doing in this case is sticking this next to the volcano. And we'll mix up the loop a little bit. So I'll actually dig into this abyssalite a little bit. That will help with lowering the water level as well. So deconstruct these. And this way, if the steam condenses, then the aqua tuna will be covered as well. I don't want to have the aqua tuna be on a raised plinth compared to the volcano. Alright, let's stick Louise wort in here. Where did we put the wart seed? Hello. It's a sponge sluglet. How much water is he eating? Nothing. Interesting. The wart seed is here at the moment. We can remove this. But yeah, pressure is pretty good in the base again. Gas situation is under control now, pretty much completely. Hydrogen has all dispersed. Gone back over here. We'll leave this pipe in, just in case we need it in future. But yeah, that should be done. Let's speed to it. Some stuff done. We know we're going to want this to be cobalt piping. What have we done over here? We've done aluminium piping over here. We've got the aluminium right here. Let's just use the aluminium. I mean, actually, we're trying to keep this hot down here at the moment, so let's use cobalt. Cobalt's pretty good. And we'll actually have it go up here as well. It's fine. Who is coming to do this? I'm just going to yellow alert it so that you get it done. Yeah, you're right up here. Our newest decorator. What's his name again? Oh, he's not even on this planet. No. We're going to need to swap a decorator over here at some point. Because there's a few statues that we're not tending to. Yeah, dump the oil, please. Ah, you're coming around now, that's fine. Oh, you know what I should actually do? I should actually start extending the transit tube down here. We have a decent amount of plastic again. The question is, where am I going to put these exits? I'll probably put one over here. We'll probably eventually... well, I mean, eventually we'll probably seal this off. We'll probably seal this off. We'll probably have room for the transit tube exit. Although there's one just here. Maybe it's not really needed. There you go. That'll do. We just needed to form a vacuum. This blob could get disrupted. So I'll keep an eye on it. Probably actually worth making some naphtha again. This is going to keep erupting for another 40 cycles, so we could even make naphtha with the hydrogen bed. That'd be amazing. I think that would take a while, though. Yeah, so this oil is here, so now there's a vacuum in here. This heat room is sealed. But because this is just freestanding, I feel like it's quite likely to get disrupted, so let's actually stick another tile over there. Remove this. And start just sending the tube down here. Can they just jump straight off the tube? Is that a thing? I feel like it would if I kept the ladder there. So we'll keep this ladder here, see if that works. I think that works. It's like the bug happened again, so you can go back to the base. Yeah, definitely don't go in the in this room. We don't want any natural gas or carbon dioxide in here. I'm sad that bug is still a thing. But yeah, we're early. The fish is still waking up. And, well, I say the fish are waking up. Like, when fish sleep, they kind of just enter a half-sleep state. They're still swimming in place. They still have their eyes open. And they will react to external stimuli. They'll just be quite slow until they notice something and they wake up properly. So we're going to want to dump hydrogen in here again. And this is going to be a aluminium tile. We've left some oil in here just to help with the conductivity and also because I accidentally dumped it in. Yeah, let's make that aluminium. And then this will be a chute drop-off. Go there. And then this can be the gas vent. And we will need to get all the gas out of this room. So what I'll do is I will temporarily put a gas pump here and vent it out. I don't really feel like tiling it in. Yeah, so the stuff should drop in the little pool of oil. How much oil is actually there? Doesn't seem like a lot. Oh, there's no oil there. The oil is popped out of there. Well, that's not good. What did I put here? Petroleum. Well, that's irritating. Cancel those. We'll put a blob of something there again. Then in here, what are these things gonna look like? I think we'll make the loop much like it is over here. So we'll have the shut-off come over here. That can be made of gold because it doesn't overheat for some reason. This loader can go here. That needs to be made of steel. Element sensor can go here. Transformation wire there. Yeah, just dump some more oil on this. Then that should be all the powered stuff. So that can connect up to this line, I think. What is on this line? Not a huge amount. Okay. So that can go... Wait, no, don't build that out of aluminium. Why are you building that out of aluminium? Build it out of gold. There you go. This room will be hot again. So set this to above 200. See what happens to this oil. I think I may need to put some naphtha here. Or just seal it off. The only thing is, if we seal it off, then we can't come in here and grab the metals later. But there is room for us to put... There is room for us to put an auto sweeper up here. I don't know, maybe I'll just keep dumping all the metal in here. Once it's been cooled. The thing is, 200-degree aluminium is still going to have a lot of heat in it. So I kind of want it to go to its own separate place anyways. Also, I just realized you can't actually get in here. So let's temporarily put a ladder here. So we can actually do all of this. Oh, we got blueprints. Nice, what have we got? Print. We got the Bushbar glitter balloons, the nice green balloons. I don't think we're going to equip those anytime soon. Yeah, I wanted to fit this all in this little space here, so it was nice and flush with the Cobalt Volcano. And then we can put something bigger, like over here or something. With the hydrogen vent, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the steam turbine over here and try and fit it in this block. We'll work on that as well if we have time. This could be set to everything. And then the conveyor rail... What is that conveyor rail going to look like? It'll look a little bit different again from what we've done before. So these bottom three I usually make steel, and this middle one as well. And then the rest can be something else. Yeah, this should give a bit more space for the steam as well. Then we'll seal this back in. I'll leave it like this so they can climb down here. I don't think this needs to go all the way down here. This is over pressure at the moment, but it's gonna keep erupting for another 10 cycles. I don't think we need more aluminium in here at the moment. There's 19 tons of 300-degree aluminium in here. It should be fine for just helping to boil all of this water. We got printables. I keep forgetting about the printables. Mirth leaves is fine. We are going to want to go over to the forest asteroid at some point, but I want to get all this stuff done first. So hopefully we don't get any more farters in the meantime. Right. So the rest of this rail can just be gold. Now we know it's going to follow this pattern over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it down here. Then up. Now, one issue with this is that the potentially hot material is going to go through this oil and cook it. Because the aluminium has a high heat capacity. But perhaps I should have done this with something other than oil. I mean, I guess it'll turn to petroleum first. So if it turns to petroleum, we'll know there's an issue. I guess we'll leave it in there for now. What could go wrong? And then this can come down here. And then we'll just go like this. Yeah, that works nice and neatly. Good. And then that will run through here. And then the output material will go here. And... I think at the moment what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to put it here. And then dump it here. That should work. I could run it through the tile as well, actually. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Hold up. So I send it down like this, and then put the bridge here. Then that can run through the tile. Now I'll get some extra conductivity in. Good. Sharing room full, yes. I'll tell you what, next run, we need to come up with a better solution for these Drecos so that I'm not manually killing them all the time after shearing them. I need to set up one of those walk rooms where the Drecos walk into the shearing chamber, get sheared, and then they get drowned. We haven't done that yet, just because it's been very convenient to just set up these rooms early game. But the result is I have to go back and check on the Drecos every now and then. Let's fill it with H2. Yeah, but I don't want a huge amount of Drecos in here. I don't want all the lag from the wandering around. So I do want to keep the numbers down. Let them die because of food. The thing is, if I let them die because of food, there's enough Drecos here, it builds up to like hundreds and hundreds of Drecos. Which I've had in the past. I'll have a think about it. I want to build one of those walking rooms anyways. Also, hi FRD Doc, how you doing? This stream is kind of a test today as well to see who is around watching Oni 12 hours outside of the normal slot. But it's more because I'm actually alone at the moment and I had some time. And I was working on a video yesterday. You're always watching Oni? Fair. Fair enough. I'm gonna remove this ladder again now. So yeah, build all this rail, and then we'll remove these tiles and put the gas pump in here, and get rid of all the gas in this room. Put the high pressure vent back in now that the oil seems to have turned. And then, yeah. I've tiled out a lot of rooms lately, so let's just pump this one for a change. That can go there, that's fine. Power-wise, let's go here for now. Make you out of lead. And then the aqua tuner is going to require its own power wire as well. Also, we need more steel for that. Have we been sending the steel over? I think we've used up all the steel. No, it's all over here. So, is it being payloaded? I think we're trying to payload it, but it's getting filled with sand. So let's stop payloading the sand. Get some more steel over here again. We're still not quite... we're not quite sand positive over here. We need to have a bit more rock crushing going on for all this polluted oxygen management. And we're not playing with the meteor update. This save was made before the water blast update, so we're not getting any meteors for Regolith. I'm not really sure how the new meteors work at all, which is partly making me want to start a new run just so I can explore that. But we're so far into this run now. Like, this is actually my longest run I've done, and I know that doesn't sound very impressive on cycle 630, but this is stream number 37 that I've done on this colony. So, in terms of the amount of streams I've had, this has been my longest colony. Yeah, keep sending more steel over. There's still loads of hot dirt on this conveyor here. That's alright. The steam turbines are doing their best. Let's get all that hot material out of here. But hopefully, the temperature outside the map will start to decrease a little bit. Because we've got all of these volcanoes sort of heat isolated now. It doesn't look like any of the vacuums have burst. So that should stay as it is. But we definitely have room for a kiln in here as well. So let's put a kiln here too.
Thanks for the follow.
Hey, Yusuf, Yusufina? Is that how you pronounce that? Thank you for the follow. Me and Whiskers appreciate the company. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. We don't normally stream on Saturdays, but we are today because I felt like it. We're gonna be around for a couple of hours. Yeah, let's get all the gas out of this room. At some point, once we pump most of this polluted oxygen out of here, we'll start pumping the natural gas into the... I mean, this will all get hooked up to our main filter anyways. So we'll start pumping the gas from outside the map into our natural gas room. And then we'll just be left with carbon dioxide, probably, down here. Yeah, you might as well start making some more ceramic down here, that's okay. Yeah, closing in on cycle 630. Let us make the aqua tuner. So what I'm gonna do is I don't want to put the aqua tuner right next to the volcano. We still need the steel to come in before we can build that though. Yeah, thinking about this, what are we gonna do? So we'll have the hydrogen. Hydrogen will be venting down here, probably. Let's build a floor down here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the steam turbine here and try and make the room work around that. So what I want is I'd want metal tiles here, and then a steam layer, and then a steam turbine. It's going to have to go a bit further down. That's okay. Okay, let's have a think. It's right where our access shaft would have been. I think we're just going to ignore that one. I think what we'll do is we'll have some metal tiles, and then we'll have a steam layer, and then we'll have that connect to the turbine. And obviously a pump for all the hydrogen. You can't actually get over here, can you? It's fine. Gas pressure's decreasing in here. Once this is done, we'll fill it with hydrogen. And we're filling it with hydrogen because hydrogen is more thermally conductive than natural gas. Natural gas has a good heat capacity, but the thermal conductivity is kind of rubbish, and we're trying to suck all the heat out of the aluminium as it moves over these tiles. We got some phosphorus. Let's get the phosphorus out of here. Looks like this wire is being overloaded. That's okay. We'll turn this off soon. Pressure in here is getting pretty low. We'll want some temperature plates in here as well. And what I'm doing for these is... granite can go here. And then I actually have a... do I have an aluminium temperature plate there? Yeah, I do. For the extra thermal conductivity on that one tile. That's the wrong volcano, Matt. Here you go. That should be okay. Yeah, so you guys can get those all built as well. And then... what else? Oh, we can't access any of this. Right, we need a ladder over here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the aqua tuner here, the sensor here, and the ladder over here. And let's not make this out of sedimentary rock. That's kind of asking for trouble. We'll just put that here, and then they can get all the way up. Let's eat some more Dracos. The real reason I've got the room set up like this is so the dupes all get a taste for murder. So yeah, they're going to be building all these temperature plates for a while. Keep it on speed 2. Flexing their construction-related skills. We're on 199 followers. Nice. Have you been payloading the steel? Right, this is full of steel. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Is it not being unpacked? Is that the issue? Has this not been getting consistently powered? Is that the issue? No, that has been consistently powered. That's fine. Looks like people... Yeah, people are coming to unpack this as well. Perhaps I'm just being impatient. So the thing is, this room is actually going to be cool. So what I could do is I could have a 2-tile liquid lock here and have it not be a vacuum. If I put in a little blob of petroleum, like a very small blob, it shouldn't exchange that much heat. And I feel like it would be a bit safer. Because, yeah, some chlorine has filled this at the moment. That's not a vacuum anymore anyways. I don't think we're going to keep a vacuum here doing this. So let's just put a little blob of petroleum there. Yeah, petroleum. Also bottle that, that's fine. I've realized I built all of this stuff in here, and I was going to tile the top like I normally do. So I think what we'll do... I think what we'll do is we'll just put a gas pump in here as well, and we'll pump all of this gas out in the end. Right, let's just do that first. So that can just go over here. We'll probably remove that afterwards. It's going to take a while for this water to heat up anyways. So let's just do that before we generate any more heat in here. In fact, let's turn this off. In terms of the conveyors, yeah, this material is all being loaded now. This material is all relatively cool. In that it's not 200 degrees, so it's all being dumped in here. That's fine. Stop doing that. So now we've got our little petroleum bit here. So this will exchange some heat with the environment. Probably not too much. That's just how it's going to fit in with our access shaft. Oh, that's going to use a bit too much power to run these continuously all the time. This one will stop running soon, though. All that concerned. They're getting stuff done in here really quickly. Yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to have the steam turbine be over here so that this whole layer is kept clean for something. Don't know what exactly. Maybe we'll just put it up here. This is where all the other steam turbines are anyways. This ladder doesn't line up properly with the rest of the map. This one does. Maybe that'll be the plan. Maybe we'll just put that there. We should only need one steam turbine for this, but I'll do the maths in a minute. The neutronium here makes it a little bit annoying. I think what I'll do is I'll open it up down here, maybe? It's one off this bit here. We'll probably just move this ladder, I imagine. Still not sure exactly where all that stuff's going to go yet. So, yeah. So this is being dumped in because it's above, because it's below 200, which is what we set this to, because that'll be the steam operating temperature. This is heating everything in here above 100 degrees. So we are going to need to start cooling this before the steam turbines work. Which is fine. Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of heat exchange with this. What's in the pod? We got the grey socks. Nice. What is this? More phosphorus. I do actually have a dump for phosphorus set up as well. It's over here. We're just dumping it by this one steam turbine. Or at least that's the aim. So much dirt over here. So yeah, we'll put the steam turbine here. And then we'll figure out where the rest of the stuff is gonna go. Ah, yes, the old duo, hammer and degree sign. Right. Here we go. So, this hydrogen. Let's do the maths on this again. Where is my calculator? As I use it at work. Right. So, the output is 396.5 grams per second, so 0.3965. Times the eruption period, so times 245 divided by 553 is a mean flow rate of about 0.176 kilograms per second during the active period, which is the relevant period. We're trying to cool this by... Well, I mean, we don't have to cool it by that much. We might as well cool it down to 125. Let's say we're reducing it by 375 degrees. Multiply it by 375 degrees. And then multiply it by the SHC of hydrogen, which is 2.4. Which is 158 kDTUs. So we need 150 kDTUs of cooling. That is enough to be achieved easily by one self-cooled steam turbine. So all we need is a little layer of steam in here. We'll what we'll do is we'll actually build it like this, so that we can wander in. We'll seal it off, but we'll build it like this so we can wander in here if need be. And we'll fill this with petroleum again, because we love filling stuff with petroleum. Because to increase the thermal conductivity. This doesn't need to be insulated though. This should be metal. So these could be aluminium. Might as well make it out of aluminium. And then the hydrogen will run down here. We'll open this bit up here. This can all be metal tile. We'll want to heat seal this first. We'll want this to, yeah. We'll want to seal this off first and then replace these tiles. That's not getting back, is it? We're going to have to leak. There isn't actually a lot of heat in here at the moment because it's overpressure. So let's just bite the bullet and remove those tiles first. And then what I'm thinking is, we need to fit the gas pump in somewhere. So what I'm thinking is, ooh, we could actually be a bit clever with this. Maybe. Maybe we can fit the gas pump in that little bit here. Have the Atmos sensor down here. And then the hydrogen can come over here, exchange heat with all of this. Probably be better if the pump was over here, though. This is removing the part where we get to wander in here, though. That's the thing I like about this, having the pump here, is that we can wander in if need be. But then the issue is, are we actually sucking the heat out of the gas properly? Probably not. If I remove that tile, then we can wander in here. We can seal it up again. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And then we'll put the pump here. So the gas has to wander past all the metal tiles to get to the pump. And that way the pump won't overheat. I think that's sensible. So let's build all that first. Then remove these. These 5 are all going to be metal tiles. So that'll let them wander in here and build all of this. Okay, looks like we've got some steam in here already. So we still have a couple of pockets of carbon dioxide. It looks like we've been dumping some water over here. Okay. Let's see. Something's... Oh, right, yeah. Steam's been going in this pipe. I should have been watching this. Right, cancel that. Remove this. We'll have to tile the carbon dioxide out of here now. But that's okay, because the carbon dioxide will stay at the bottom. But yeah, this needs to stop working immediately. These steam turbines are all too hot to run. That makes sense. because we need to cool this room actively. But it is a vacuum in here, so we can remove this. I probably shouldn't have abandoned this so soon. Let's sweep up the phosphorus in here again, get rid of that. We'll leave that for a bit later. I'm trying to multitask so much. Yeah, this will probably start erupting soon at this rate. Turn this back on now that there's steam in here. Looks like this conveyor melted as well. So we'll make that one out of steel. Looks like we're constrained mostly by the rate of payloads. Have I been sending very small payloads? Is that the issue? No. Oh, whatever. Also, nice sticker bomb location. Oh my god, look, it's a Pip in a jet suit. I never noticed that one. That's really cute. Yeah, these could be aluminium. That's okay. We have some impure gas in here already. So we need to vent that whole bit first. This will be insulated. We need to build the gas pump first, and this is the pump that will eventually operate, so this will need to be a steel pump. Well, yeah, it will need to be a steel pump because we're going to be cooling it to about 130. So then that's the hydrogen. And where am I going to send that at the moment? I mean, let's remove all of this again. Let's tile this back in over here. Then we can start dumping hydrogen in there. We're still trying to get all this hydrogen out. It looks like the hydrogen from the rest of the base has sort of dealt with itself, so that's good. So this pipe can just go over here. And then we can fill the room up like this. So separate that. Cancel the deconstruct on that. Yeah, that's okay. We'll get all this water to evaporate, and then we'll clean up the CO2. The CO2 shouldn't actually cause any issues, because it won't block the steam turbines. That's the main issue with those things. Right, so pump has been built. This will need to be hooked up to a wire. That is a steam turbine wire. I'm just going to hook it up here. We know that this line isn't using too much because we need this aquatuner to run. That should be fine. We did import a load of lead a while ago. So get that pumping. This will need to hook onto this line as well. But for now, I'm going to vent it just because I need it to be pure gas. And then that's build one here as well. Remove this, put the liquid thing in here. Once this is all built, oh, we'll need the Atmos sensor as well. So Atmos sensor, that can go in here. That can hook up like this. Because we don't want it to pump unless there's a pump full of gas over here, basically. You know what, at this point, stop dumping stuff over here for now. There's enough heat in here already. We'll redump stuff in there later. This steam turbine will be self-cooled, so that could just be set up to this wire without any issues. What a relief. And then we'll want to sweep everything out of here as well. Because there's like 10 data banks in here. Well, let's just bite the bullet and let this... And then we'll just grab everything. We'll put it... I don't know. Over here. That should be fine. So let's set that to above 1,000, that's okay. So let's see. That's the only stuff that's getting built at the moment, that's okay. Yeah, just let all the hydrogen out for now. We need to sweep all of this. Then this needs to be set to sweep only all 9. So you can actually drop that. And you can just start dumping stuff in here. Then the bottle emptier can go here. Yeah, I think this works well in the space. I think this is what this should look like. But obviously people won't be able to wander around in the hydrogen, in the bit where the hydrogen actually is, but that's okay. You guys aren't really doing this that quickly. To be honest, the hydrogen isn't actually leaking that much. Also, I still haven't turned fast track back on. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that next time. What's in the pod? Copper. I'll take some copper, that's fine. Also, there's a flooded thermonullifier. Let's sweep that up. Thing unusual going on over here. By the looks of it. No, good. Good. I've had enough of unusual things going on over here recently. Right. Can I just yellow alert this, please? Because you guys aren't probably going to do it otherwise. And I do want this to not erupt. Okay, that's good. So now you can rebuild this, and then you can build this. So... Oh, I made the wire out of lead. I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably make this out of gold, because if the room doesn't cool properly, the hydrogen will be hot enough to melt the lead. So let's make that out of gold. I think the pressure is still high enough in here to keep this from overpressurizing for now. Let's turn that off. Oh no, it's the conductive wire that's made out of lead. Yeah, same. Let's make that out of gold. Yeah, get that out of there, that's fine. You can put some petroleum in here, that's fine. It's probably some... What about some oil? Yeah, just put some oil in here, that's fine. Right. It's pretty much done. So now I need to disconnect this temporarily. We'll vent that in a minute, we just need to get this sealed first. And then I'll build that as well. Charles, you're playing a dangerous game. I feel like it's almost certain if I didn't watch this like a hawk, one of these dupes would get trapped in here with the pump or the geyser. Just how it tends to go. Yeah, you guys are nearly done. And yeah, we'll have this be petroleum here, and then we'll fill this with water. And then this will push all of the gases out of this area anyways, and then when the water evaporates, it'll be steam, and then it'll work with this. And then we'll need the vent in here. So that can just go... Again, this is going to be self-cooled. So let's make this with... Should just work with lead pipes, to be honest. Do with lead. That can just go down here. And I think I'll just vent it right by the... I think I'll just vent it right by the geyser. I think that makes the most sense. That's where the most heat is going to be. Also, we did a research. I forgot we were even doing research. What did we research? Radiation refinement and environmental appreciation. So we now have the beach chair. Excellent. Good job, guys. We are slowly cracking through all of these. Let's get the pixel pack. Just as of when we acquire more data banks. Obviously, we're not getting any data banks from space at the moment, so that's because we got the data banks from this geyser. Yeah, let's make that all priority 8. I should be building stuff on priority 8 again. Looks like all of the steam is recondensed in here. It's okay. Looks like this room is filling up with hydrogen. Although, obviously, no extra hydrogen coming in at the moment. The base is completely clean of hydrogen now, which is nice. We will still pump some hydrogen from outside the map occasionally. But most of it is just going to be from this vent now. But yeah, because we don't have an electrolyzer on this planet, for some reason, this is our source of hydrogen for filling rooms with gas. Yeah, there you go. So then we can fill this with petroleum. This is sealed now, so now we can reconnect this. We just want to vent all of this gas for now. Get this nice and pure. Pump some petroleum in here. And the petroleum should not boil because it turns into sour gas at what, like 540 degrees? Yeah, it evaporates at about 540 degrees. So no matter what, it's not going to boil from the hydrogen bed. But realistically, we're going to be pumping this natural gas out of here for a long time. So enable auto bottle on this. And then, yeah, I'm gonna seal this off, but we can wander in here if need be to access it later. Oh, we'll need to actually get some gas out of here, won't we? Let's see how this goes. Let's see if we can get the gas to just float up here. I imagine we'll end up with one pocket of natural gas, and we'll have to tile that. So knowing my luck, that one pocket of natural gas will be here, and we'll just have to deconstruct this vent again. Yeah, that's enough oil there. You don't need any more. Yeah, have some petroleum. Looks like we've got a little bit of natural gas left. Hopefully this will just wander over. You're gonna need a bit more petroleum than that, Charles. Yeah, I'll watch this until the natural gas goes away. Speed up. We're probably going to have to wait for this to stop erupting before the natural gas moves over here. I have you set to an auto bottle. What's going on? You should be grabbing more than like 1 gram of petroleum at a time. You're grabbing it out of this one instead of this one. Are you kidding me? Oh, whatever. I guess we wanted to clean it anyways, but that's not the point. Ugh. One little bubble. You know you want to wander over here. We'll recollect all this hydrogen later, it's fine. In fact, actually, let's just set this to always pump at the moment. By always, I mean never. There you go. Rizio Farsi is on their way to deliver more petroleum. Excellent, good job. I mean, I guess we want as little mass in here as possible, but, like, yeah, whatever. Right, some of the natural gas. Yeah, there we go. Now the natural gas is moving over. Yeah, there we go. Good. Good. Alright, that's done. So now it's just pure hydrogen here. So now, let's... Yeah, that's done. Let's cut off the vent, and then let's just connect this over here. Like this. Now get the rest of the hydrogen out of there. And then what we'll want to do is we'll want to make an infinite storage for the hydrogen as well. You know what I'm beginning to realize? I'm beginning to think I should have built a drip pump for this so we didn't have to run this pump all the time. Because we've been doing that in our natural gas rooms on the other planets, where we're just dripping through a small amount of liquid and it's teleporting the gas over. That way, you don't have to worry about cooling it with a steam turbine. Because it doesn't matter if the gas is cool or not, the pump isn't going to overheat, and you can just cool the infinite storage room. We didn't need to do any of that. We literally didn't need to do any of this. What we could have done is we could have just put a drip pump in and then cooled that with the cooling loop from this. Okay. Well, this is how you do it without a drip pump. We'll have to try it with a drip pump for another run instead of just doing this like we always do. Oh well. Right, that is liquid in there now. That's good. So then sweep this up. Put some water in here. Yeah, if we find another hydrogen vent somewhere, I mean, let's see. Star map. Poldano. There's a hydrogen vent on this frozen forest asteroid. So the hydrogen vent over there, we'll tame that one with a drip pump instead of a steam turbine. So you can see what it looks like. And this is where all the water sources are. There is a water source over here as well. So this metal planetoid is the only one without a water source. So we'll set up electrolyzers everywhere else. But yeah, there you go. We'll have 2 different hydrogen builds. Right, let's dump some salt water in here. Again, I'm doing this mostly because I want to get rid of the salt water eventually anyways. Looks like it's all steam in here now. So what we'll do is we'll make a 1-tile gap here for the carbon dioxide to fall into, and then we'll tile it. Also, we moved all the steel over now, so we can build this thermoacrotuner here as well. Right, salt water is going in here. That's plenty. As expected, we have a gas tile over here by the vent, so we'll have to deconstruct the vent and rebuild it. That's okay. Let's speed up again. Alright, what are you actually doing at the moment? You're just eating food. Pretty much. It's fine. Yeah, their morale has been pretty high. Still not really food positive on this asteroid, but we imported so much it doesn't really matter. We will start ranching soon enough. We're going to ranch the plug slugs eating excess metal, because we are going to end up with excess metal with all of this. Not 100% sure I'm going to feed them yet. Because we've got gold, we've got iron. Probably not the iron. I'm going to save that for steel. Cobalt and aluminium. So the question is, do we feed them the cobalt or the aluminium, I think? Because I think the gold is going to be too valuable. I think it's going to be either cobalt or aluminium. I think it's going to be cobalt. Hotel silly device. Right, let's tile this over. So yeah, this gas is all cooled down because it's been in contact with this water. Then we'll see how hot this gets. In fact, actually, this needs to be a yellow alert. Someone needs to do this right now. Yeah, you're doing it right now. Good. Because if this gets above 1,000, then we start getting loads of steam coming up here. That's not what we want. Yeah, let's dump a little bit more petroleum in here. Right, now deconstruct this immediately. Nice space on the degree sign here. Right, there you go. In fact, we can just seal this now. I'm just gonna rebuild the vent and seal this now. And then we don't have to worry about it. So just build this. Oh, well, you dumped it there now. That's okay. Sweep this. It's going to take a little minute to heat this up, and there is some heat transfer going on over here as well. Yeah, grab that. Yeah, now we've got steam over here. Okay. So we need... because that's where the thing is erupting. Yeah, let's make this an actual vacuum. If we make this a vacuum here, then we can wander in here all the time and it's not going to be an issue. But we need to do this quick. The petroleum should keep the steam contained in here. But I want to make this a vacuum first. So we're just going to yellow alert a few of these things. Ah, come on. Here we go. And then that can go here. And then people can wander over here as well. I think that works. Yeah, once the steam heats up to 125, that'll start this running. Ah, Rezia farting is now a Rezia yodeling. I like it. Everyone has been yodeled at. Okay, so that filled that with a little bit of salt water. Oh, because we had a little bit of salt water there already. Okay, that's fine. We'll need to sweep all of this up and then dump some petroleum in here. Yeah, get this out of here. So now, yeah, now all the salt water is evaporated. So now it's just steam in here. Steam in here as well. Oh, wait. So now we need to... yeah, now we need to just do the petroleum. You can grab all the steam. You can grab all the salt, that's okay. Yeah, look, the steam is pushing its way out of here. Yeah, you guys need to hurry up and do this. Leonardo, I believe in you. It needs to be a bit more than that, Leonardo. I should have just sealed this off. I mean, we're still getting the salt out of here, I guess. You know, the milligrams of salt, okay. I mean, that's enough steam in here to get this to work. The thing is, if we just put enough petroleum in here, then we'll just be able to wander in here indefinitely, and this won't be an issue. Yeah, now it's starting to recondense a little bit. It's okay. It's okay for now, but it's gonna push, it's probably gonna push some more steam over here. That's not what we want. It doesn't look like the water is making it that far. That's good. Right. Hammer, you're over here. That's fine. Please bring slightly more petroleum. You know what? Done. We're gonna just rebuild this. Hey there, Flower. It looks like you just have 2 petrol blobs and you can just tile over the escape steam for a vacuum block. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We'll just tile it now. For some reason I thought I was gonna push it out, but we'll tile it and then we can untile it and that should work. Yes. This should work. But yeah, as I said, on Cardano, we'll do a drip pump version of this, and we'll see how that looks. Right, what is going on in here? So let's remove this, tile over the carbon dioxide, and then we'll put the aqua tuner in here and get this running. This room is pressurizing with hydrogen pretty nicely. Yeah, there we go. And then deconstruct this. We shouldn't end up with any liquids over here. I mean, actually, we don't even need to deconstruct it for now. I'll just leave it like that for now, and then if we need to get in there, we can deconstruct it later and know it's going to be okay. Alright, there we go. Done. Let's get a shot of the hydrogen. Leonardo da Vinci is coming up, singing a tune. Doing some rock crushing. Like it. So we are eventually going to need someone to actually shovel at this hydrogen. Where is this going? The pipe is slightly confused. What is going on here? Disconnect this. Oh, is it because of this vent? Yeah, okay. Yeah, get all that hydrogen back in this room. Yeah, it's because we have the pump here. I'll need to put a bridge on this if this is going to continue to filter hydrogen out of the base. Put it in that room. Okay. Right, let's actually, now that that's done, get this sorted. So it looks like the carbon dioxide deleted itself, that's nice. If it must have went in this tile and then the water condensed on it. So let's put the beach chair in here. No, let's put the thermo aqua tuner in here. Now that we've got the steel over here, so we are gonna do that with the sensor over here. So this will be insulated pipe. I'm going to make this ceramic just because it's next to the volcano, and we have a lot of ceramic now. Liquid pipe thermosensor. I'm going to make that out of steel as well, just because it's right next to the volcano. Gold would probably be alright. It's not very much anyway. We'll make it out of gold. We don't need to make stuff out of steel that we don't need to make. Make that out of gold. Like, the aluminium has a lot of heat energy, but it doesn't... the actual temperature isn't too high. So gold should be fine for most of this if it doesn't overheat. So, let's see. This is going to be the cooled liquid. So this is going to run over here. Go up here. And then feed in here. There we go. And then this can go like this. Very descriptive as usual. Fabrizio. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then that could be liquid pipe here. That can be igneous rock insulated over here. That can come down here. This abyssite is cold, so that's not going to cause any issues. This liquid pipe can come in here. Go up here. And then we just need the bridge. So we will... Actually, you know what? Let's lower that a little bit. We'll just dig this out. This is fine. This isn't hot abyssite. In fact, yeah, you can just dig all of this out now. That's okay. Then this liquid pipe will come down here. And then we just need to make sure that the bridge goes on after the thermoactive tuner. So that can go, like, here. Oh, wait, no, I know a better way of doing that. Do it like that. Yeah, there we go. That should all work. And then that thermoactive tuner needs to go in its own separate loop, so I still need to figure out the wiring solution over here. You know what? I'm going to go for a quick break while they're building all of this. So I'll be back in a minute. See you soon. I am back. Perhaps I should have left it on speed 2. Let's do that now. We got a Paku. The Paku is in here. They could be eating Buddy Bud seeds. They are eating Buddy Bud seeds. We've let the Paku out of here. I don't think we're planning on doing anything with Paku there, and we do have a spare Paku here, so let's murder all these guys so they don't eat all of our seeds. Yes. And then this loop will be set to... let's set this to whatever this one's set to, so 15 degrees. And then you know what I could actually do over here? I could put some mesh tiles here and I could put another kiln in. That'd be kind of amusing. Let's do it. Because you'll be able to reach that. Have fun. I don't think there's anything else we would want to put in here. Digging, let's set that to priority 9 as well. So, yeah, this does seem to be getting down to about 130. Got our final blueprint. Let's see what we got. Got a basic orange shirt. Nice. Maybe that's the one that will give our fresh farters when they come out of the pod. I like it. Yeah, so this gas is getting a little bit hotter than I wanted. Is this conducting enough heat? Should I have made a temperature plate here as well? We could make some temperature plates there. We could just make these ones out of granite. That should be fine. So yeah, now as expected, we've got a vacuum there. That's good. We can come in here and build these. That is going to condense the steam. It's okay. Everyone is just bum rushing in here. Oh, that's funny. Everyone's just bum rushing in here to get this done because there's nothing else to do. I like it. And a fungal line of dupes. To make absolutely sure that all the heat is conducted out of this. Okay. There we go, and then I'll tile this in again just to make sure that this steam evaporates properly. Oh, well, I guess it'll probably evaporate before that point, but whatever. The thought is there. Yeah, and use that to refill it. There you go. Good job, Pythagoras. I can always count on Pythagoras. So we need to fill this up with polluted water. We do no longer have any polluted water over here. We did actually pump all of that. We got our sponge slugs now. Neat. I guess they've been going around cleaning up the map for us. That's a nice little accident there. What do they excrete again? They deposit... Oh! Oh shit, they deposit into exposed pipes. That's actually going to be really... That's really bad. They can fill pipes with stuff we don't want them to fill it with. I don't really want to murder them. I guess we are going to murder them. Yeah, we're not having that. Murder the sponge slugs. Put the wart seed here as well. We need to sort out this wiring, and I forgot to do this. There we go, steam again. Copy that over. Put that priority 9. It shouldn't take very long for the Weezewort to kill this slime. And to be honest, I've been a bit overzealous about this anyways. Yeah, looks like the slime lung is in all of this polluted oxygen now. So we'll need to put the Weezewort back here before we start pumping any gas that way again. Put this up there like that. Still running low on sand. It's going through here. Cobalt ore on it. That's interesting. I guess we are still trying to get rid of all the stuff in this room. Right, Weezewort is working. The radiation will kill these germs fairly quickly. Because we need to connect, so we need to connect a thermo aquatuner as well. So that will connect down here. At this point, I'm just gonna make all this wire out of cobalt. Oh no, we got the lead. Yeah, let's use the lead. But I want to clear this whole zone up here. I guess we'll start building the wire on this end. Go like this. I'm not entirely sure why this wire ended up like this, so we'll build that here. Disconnect this for now. Deconstruct that. And that can go over here. You can dig through this, it's not a problem. And then the aquatuner will go over here. Figure out where that one's going. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, put that there. About this abyssalite. Yeah, that abyssalite is all cold too, so we can dig that. I don't mind letting all that water out of there. That's not an issue. And then we'll figure out what to do with these wires later. It's this abyssalite I don't want to get rid of. In fact, actually, let's double check that. We can get rid of some of this abyssalite. This stuff is fine. Just this hot stuff I don't really want to get rid of. Yes. It'll take a while for us to see whether the gas temperature stays cool down here, because these temperature plates just have a lot of mass in them. New principles, what we got? Another farter. Okay, that's farter number 30. So we got another decorator, farming, suit wearing, building. Those are pretty decent interests. Plus 4 athletics is nice. So let's go over to Neutraloni and print our last dupe over here. We've got Bubbles. That's a good name for a farter. So everyone welcome Bubbles. Bubbles, you can have building. Actually, yeah, let's just take you straight to suits. That makes sense. I'm skilling everyone up off stream. So I'm not going to worry about that for now. You can have farming, building, and the other stuff. As interests, that's fine. Welcome, Bubbles. Insert square into head. Ooh. Yeah, 30 dupes. So, I think what that means is we're gonna prioritize doing an expedition to probably the Frozen Forest asteroid next, and getting set up over there. Also, let's stop sending the steel over. I think we've sent enough steel over now. Let's start sending the sand again. There you go. Just like in the Matrix. It looks like all of this has been melting. Interesting. Why? What temperature does gold amalgam melt at? Gold amalgam melts at 1063 degrees. This volcano... does that... Yeah, this volcano does get that hot. Oh yeah, I forgot how hot the aluminium is in here. Yeah, that's really hot. Why did I think it only came out at 600? That's obviously not true. We're gonna need to make all of these ones that melted steel. Not quite like that. And in fact, perhaps I should have made this out of steel as well. Let's do that after all. Yeah, look, we've got refined gold in here. We've definitely been melting some conveyors. Yeah, see, Aristotle is coming out by the ladder, so that works pretty well for the transit tube. We could remove these. We're definitely going to want a transit tube exit down here, because that's... I think the aluminium we're going to keep separate from everything else, because it's so hot. Maybe, we'll see. Hydrogen has gone up to about 126 degrees. I think this is working better now with the temperature plates. Because the hydrogen is like 180 over here. It doesn't seem to be getting too much hotter over here. Good. You building a lead wire here like a fool? Make that a gold wire. That's a lot of steam pressure. In fact, that's actually so much steam pressure that we probably need to let some of it out. So I don't think this is going to erupt at that steam pressure. So I guess temporarily just open this up very quickly. Wait, The carbon dioxide will gonna sink in there. Put it here, maybe that'll be okay? Let's see. We don't need to let out a huge amount. Just enough to get it below 150. Maybe we'll make this the thumbnail. But we can delete some carbon dioxide. That won't be a huge issue. We've already done it. Right, that's enough. That's enough of that. Then you can deconstruct this again. That will probably help cook some of this slime now that I think about it. Yeah, look, that's killing some of the germs over here. That's good. There we go. Back to a reasonable amount of temperature. And then sweep all of this. And it's important that we keep the pressure below 150 kilograms, because otherwise the volcano will overpressurize from the steam. Although it's only probably got like another 2 eruptions left before it stops anyways. So that carbon dioxide should all fall in here eventually. Yeah, there we go. And then we just tar this back up. That does not need to be yellow alert. Stop doing that. Oh, Wowie, those are some nice fart names on fart puns on Age of Philosopher names. Is there a list somewhere? No. Silly Device has just been renaming them all periodically with channel points. So some of them are named after me, some of them are named after philosophers, some of them are named after Unicode characters. There are a couple of dupes that haven't been named yet. Let's see. We've got. I think we did have a Lyra. Bubbles obviously hasn't been named yet, and Lyra hasn't been named yet. So we've still got a couple that haven't been named. I think that's it though. But these are all of the flatulent dupes that we found on the printing pods since the start of the game. All 30 of them. Well, we started with 3 of them. And if we get another farter, we're going to have to send them over to another planet. So that's what we're going to do next week. Yeah, let's rebuild that sensor out of steel. Just... No, not a hydro sensor, you dafty. Yeah. Do not want that melting. Looks like those germs are regrowing now that the heat is dispersed. Fish. These are all too cold and radiated now. I think it's just that they're too irradiated. We can dig these. That one's done. So I think it's time to move the thing over here. And then that'll give us a bit more space. So if I just put the Weezewort here, that should do all of these. I'll need to make a little bit of a ladder there, that's fine. This room's gone up to about 3,000 grams of pressure. It's fine. Yeah, you're still building all this wire at the moment, that's fine. Let's speed up again. So, yeah, I don't think there's any more wart seeds in the frozen core. There doesn't tend to be buried objects in this. So sadly, we're going to get any more wart seeds for decontaminating this slime. We're going to have to find them in other places. We got all 16 of our wart seeds from the flipped asteroid. There's so many over there. Right, grab... no. Yeah. Grab one. Grab another. Then attack these guys. Cool. Looks like we got these ones too. Nice. Yeah, dig these up. Those ones are nearly done. This is about halfway up to pressure. There's a lot of room in here for gas, so it's gonna take a while to fill this up. I mean, what I'll do, actually, now that I think about it, is I'll start filling these... I'll start filling these with hydrogen, maybe. Do we have enough liquid in here? We dump some salt water on these. It's okay. I should probably just make these petroleum. Or crude oil and just do it properly. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's put some oil here, and then we can start encasing these and dumping the hydrogen in these rooms. Because we shouldn't need to come back in here and mess with those steam turbines. And it'll be better for the conductivity. Yeah, gas is staying at a cool temperature now. That's good. So we did need these temperature plates. Are you gonna actually build this? I guess not. What are the priorities? Yeah, not really a lot of priorities at the moment. I'm trying to just do these wires. There you go. Good job. Okay. And then just plant the wart seed in here. Can get in here, can't you? Yeah, someone's on it now. Good. It's degree sign, your boy. Right, so we need to fill this with polluted water. We have loads of polluted water just in here. I could just put the pump here and that'll be fine. So we'll just do that. So literally just go here. Nothing especially complicated needed here. We'll remove this later. So that will flow onto here and then that will start circulating. Wire-wise, we can hook this up to the same wire as that. Give this about half a day and this should get rid of all the stuff. We can dig those and we can rebuild these wires. Because this one could just move up here. Just shift all of this around. In fact, let us do these wires like this. And then temperature-wise, Yeah, we can dig through here. And then we can move stuff around. But we've actually almost filled up our transformer spine, which is okay because we have that's pretty much all of the heavy power consumers we'll need over on this planet, unless we start doing a load of metal refinery over here. And we probably will because we've got the iron volcano, but I think we'll be okay. We've got plenty of cooling. Like, between these two aqua tuners, what I can even do with these aqua tuners is I can hook these up to the main base now. We can start cooling all the polluted dirt. That's what I should be doing as well. Which cooling loop should I do that with? I'm going to do that with this cooling loop just because it's right here. So what we'll do is we'll separate that out. This isn't going to be used for too much else anyways. So that can go through here, that can go through here. And then insulated pipe for the bits that aren't in the insulated tiles. And then that can go over here. We don't want to bridge over this because we don't want to leak heat via the pipe bridge. But we can rearrange some of this piping. In fact, let's actually just do it like... What I could do is I could just do it like this. Yeah, let's use this pipe to cool the base as well. Also, I just realized my phone just censored the phrase "nice fart." Why does my phone censor everything? So with Twitch not allowing people to hear about nice farts. Right, these are done now. So let's... we're still waiting on these ones. Let's speed up again. I'll try and get fast track working again next stream, because I am noticing a lack of frames when we go on ×2 speed now. Right, so this needs to be disconnected. This is where the pipes will go in or out. So that can go like this. And then we just want radiant pipe. That can be cobalt. That can go all the way around this. In fact, let's have it go... Yeah, let's have it go all the way like that. Yeah, perfect. That's all good. I love setting up radiators. I think that's one of my favorite things to do in this game, is just try to figure out how to fill a space with one continuous pipe. Right, okay. So then this is the other end. And that can go down here. That's all going to be insulated pipe, but that's fine because we have lots of igneous rock. And then we can finally cool this down. Not that the polluted dirt is too hot anymore, but we definitely don't want... We definitely do not want hot polluted oxygen in the base. Yeah, dig that too. That algae we can dig out anyways. Yeah, these are done. Good. So it's nice when you get to actually watch it disappear live. Then that one's gone. I love Weasewalts. And then we can finally get this operational. Just in time for it to stop erupting. Set to above 15 degrees. Yeah, you're going to be building that pipe for a while, I suppose. That one's done. Yeah, you guys are currently mostly on break. That's okay. How much more plastic do we have? We have another 1,000 plastic. I guess I keep lowering this. We'll put a ladder here. And then the dupes can come out right by the Aluminium Volcano. And in fact, I'm going to make this a tube exit. Which is in bases. Or I might even put it here. Yeah, I'll put it here. Underwater? Okay, that won't work for now. We'll put it here for now, but I'll probably move that later. And we're going to keep that one tile in, just in case we want to put something nearby. We positioned our ladder here on this side because we knew we were going to be breaking it with the transit tube. And then that wire can go here. No, stop building. No. Make that out of lead. I'm keeping all these transit tubes on their own wires just because that's being annoying otherwise. Looks like we can remove this wire now. Right, let's actually reprioritize some things. Let's make this priority 9. Yeah, I want to get the wires connected. Should be the next priority. So that one's going to move up there. With all these random things. So then let's disconnect these. I'm just going to disconnect these now. I'm sure that wasn't powering anything important. So that's a consumer line. That's a producer line. This is a producer line. So we're going to keep that one there. This one will go like this. We'll plug it in here. And then this one will go up here instead. I can go down there. Yeah, so let's just turn everything off. I'm sure that will go. And then instead of being connected here, this one will go down here. Okay. So I didn't actually need to build these. Okay. Yeah, get on those wires. Then that is going to be the producer line. So this one will go down here. Disconnect that. I guess that doesn't actually need to be a bridge. That can go like that. And then this one can go like this. And that one will go like that. Actually, let's, instead of that, do this. Very descriptive words going on at the moment. And then that one can go here. Am I just making everything out of aluminium now? Great. Well, whatever. Whatever, just get it done. And then this shouldn't need to be bridged either. Let's build this here. Okay, and that all needs to happen immediately. Because we've unplugged and replugged a lot of things in. So let's make sure that is all working again properly. They're just standing around menacingly. I'm going to speed 1 it again. I guess I've given you guys a lot of errands, and you're now getting a little bit confused. Yeah, we'll put fast track on again for next stream. So we have actually been burning through all of this gold from these volcanoes. Probably is worth us setting up a metal refinery here, just for steel production. That will need to go on its own separate line. And what I'm going to do over here is, I'm going to do something silly over here. We're going to put another rock crusher over here, just because I'm desperate for sand on this asteroid. If these dupes are doing nothing else, I just want them to be rock crushing. So actually, we won't put it there because we've got a shaft here. That wire is going along here. We don't need this anymore. Maybe I'll just put it here for now. Right, you need to build these wires. That is a must. There you go. And then the rest of that could be priority 8. Cool. Speed up again. Remove the gas pipe, please. And then we'll do our usual combo over here of the lamp. In this case, the thing can go here. It's okay. And then we'll put the rock crusher in. That wire will just come off here. So what we'll do is put a bridge here and a bridge here. Instead of this. Make those priority 9, yeah. And then the rest of this wire can be priority 8. That can go up here and just go here. These rock crushers are not permanent. We're just doing them for now, so we end up with a nice stockpile of sand again for all the polluted oxygen we're deodorizing. Also, I just noticed we're down to 48.4 tons of polluted dirt here. So, you know, we built this thing to produce polluted oxygen from all of our polluted dirt. We've actually gotten through that at a pretty decent clip. Like, there isn't any more polluted dirt on this map. So, yeah. We've got a big stockpile of polluted oxygen down here, though. We are going to need to actually start boiling this water for oxygen as well. The thing is, there's no water source on this planet. So this probably isn't going to be a permanent dupe, a permanently habited asteroid. We're probably going to start moving everyone over to the forest asteroid now that all these metal volcanoes are handled. But it's been fun getting this set up in the meantime, and if we ever need more dupes to come back here, at least we'll know we'll be able to put them up for a while. But the reality is we are pretty much almost done with this asteroid, which is good because we've been here for what feels like absolutely ages. Yeah, finish these wires, please. Most of the germs are gone over here now, that's good. I think I'm going to uproot this though, and we're going to move it back here. We're going to start pumping gas here again, because I want to get rid of all the polluted oxygen that's on the map. There's no point having that hanging around outside. We want to filter out, we want to store all this natural gas as well. There's even slime lung on the natural gas. Great. Already knowing this stuff. You know what, I'm just gonna yell at this now. Get this wire finished. We need these things to work. And then we can get this cooling loop filled. But the reality is, I think all the polluted dirt is cold now, so we may not even need to do this. Probably handy having a cooling loop going into the base in general, though. Because the base has gotten a bit hot. We've been able to keep the mealwoods cool with their own separate loop. Same with the freezer. Yeah, just do the wires, please. Thank you. And now we'll put the wart seed back here. And get rid of the slime lung over here. And then get this oxygen out of here. No more farters, that's good. Get some more lava eggs, I guess. The game seems very keen to get us doing slicksters. We have no real need for that yet. Ugh. Right, so everything's powered now. Looks like this isn't filled up yet. These are running, because the hydrogen we brought in here was cold enough that these are actually running even without any cooling at the moment. It's interesting. Yeah, let's get this hooked up. Wires are all ready. Yeah, get this transit tube in place. Yeah, you just need to do this pipe. Oh, you can't actually reach it. Oh, okay, that explains that. Also, that's a wire, not a pipe. So there is some heat transfer through this petroleum, but it's pretty low because there's so little petroleum and there's carbon dioxide. So that's okay. I'd rather just have the liquid be here and make sure that you can go in and out, and it's not going to burst. Finish this, please. There we go. So this should just be polluted water. There's so much polluted water here, we should just be grabbing this for absolutely ages. And then let's see how this goes onto the loop. So, it's coming in at about 23 degrees. It's cold enough to be cooled, so this will run. The cold stuff will come out of here. And the rest of the loop hasn't been finished. Noted. So now we just need to finish the loop. Good job, Matt. Put another rock pressure here in the meantime. Oh, these are only 240 watts. I thought these were more than 240 watts. Okay. Let's get like a couple of these going then. We can hook we can have more over here. Like, because this line is literally only running the thermo aqua tuners. I guess it's liquid pump to fill it up, but eventually you'll be able to have the thermo aqua tuners and 3 rock crushers working at the same time with no issues. Nice. I'll just put these tiles here. And do the motion sensors like this. In fact, I'm just going to do that here as well, just because it will look weird otherwise. Yep, and then the wire can just... This is going to be a temporary wire anyways, so let's just go like that. I mean, I say temporary. It's going to be a permanent temporary sort of thing. Because eventually, the one last thing that we'll need to do here is we'll need to put a... We'll need to do Steel Refinery here because this is where the iron volcano is. And then we'll payload the steel to other asteroids. Hey Fungus. Yeah, it's a sneaky Saturday stream. I was going to stream last night and then I ended up working on my video instead. My YouTube video that I'm going to post. Probably later this weekend. Should be very funny. And then, yeah. Partner is out at the moment, so... I thought I'd just stream this morning instead. Yeah, we're nearly done. We got a bit confused about the Aluminum Volcano and thermo aqua tuner cooling stuff, but this does appear to be working now. Looks like we've actually finished the loop now as well, so that's good. So we're pumping in some polluted water. That is getting cooled to about 15 degrees in here. Gonna run that through this pipe. Cool these steam turbines. That's gonna get up to temperature pretty quickly. And then cool the polluted oxygen as well. Although, what I'm going to do for now is we're going to bypass the polluted oxygen because this line is nowhere near cold yet. So let's not heat up all the polluted oxygen in the meantime. Yeah. So I find that like when I'm making like my little meme videos, they don't take very long. This one is taking a bit longer, but that's because there's a lot of stuff going into it. I find that discussion videos tend to take a long time to make. But I like doing them. Why is that regular pipe? That should not be regular pipe. So this water's all heated up. Steam turbines are cooling down. We got temperature plates. We got the oil. Got the hydrogen. This should have pretty good thermal conductivity. this is starting to decrease in temperature. This needs to be insulated as well. It's probably not helping it cool down. Oh dear. Yeah, this loop will run for a little bit. We'll keep this hooked up because we'll want to increase the amount of liquid in here later. But once this is done, I'll open this up again. And then we can get this sorted out. Let's speed up a little bit. So that's not powered at the moment, because that wire's not done. That's okay. It's the current construction priority. Yeah, it is just that, really. Yeah, get these things done. And yeah, it's going well. I have to admit, I thought my partner would be back by now. So we've got a little bit of time to do something else. Perhaps we get the steel refinery set up as well. Yeah, who knows? Also, let's see what's going on with the slime lung germs here. We've got the Wheezewort here. The germs are pretty much getting deleted on contact low. Let's see if we can spot any germs. Yeah, the germs are dying immediately from the radiation, so we should be pretty safe pumping this again. So let's re-hook this up. Let's start filtering out the polluted oxygen from the map. And then we can get you guys producing more sand. Everyone should have table salt now. I guess people haven't been filling these up with table salt. They'll do that once they get less busy. That needs to be a priority 9. Yeah, so this tile is cooling down now that the now that the steam turbine water has stopped running through it. So this rock is starting to cool a lot more quickly. There's a lot of dirt here that's holding on to temperature as well, but that's fine. Yeah, water's going in at about 49 degrees, coming out at about 62. Debris doesn't transfer heat well at all. No, this is all material that we dumped here in, like, ages ago. Like, the idea is that it's going to run around on this belt for a long time before it drops off here. It's not going to loop after this bit. But we'll get this room down to temperature and then we'll start pumping stuff in there again. This volcano is going to go dormant in about 14 seconds. Gonna put a loop with thermosensor. Oh yeah, we could use the thermosensor, like the element thermosensor, and do a loop. Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, that's really good. And we could even fit an auto sweeper in this room, unlike this room. I mean, this metal here, or this, well, this isn't metal, this is ceramic. We've got ceramic in here. Yeah, that's a really good idea. So let's think about that while we're doing this. So, we'll want a shut-off, won't we? Yeah. What we'll do is we'll just put that in there. The shut-off can go... I'm blind. Shut-off can go here. And then I'll just set it up to loop. Set it up to loop if it's still warm. Yeah, because then I can hook it up onto this bridge. Yeah, that's good. I like it. We're letting this transfer some heat anyway, so I can just do it like this. That's not an issue. We'll need to bridge it again, though. So let's put another bridge here. Then that shouldn't get confused. Yeah, good. That should be fine. I'm gonna tile this in when this is done, so this shouldn't transfer. Oh no, I'm not gonna tile this in because we're gonna grab all the materials. I want to change where this is going. Maybe. Yeah. Let us... You can tile it in if you dump the contents outside. We're safe if it's cool enough now. Yeah, we just need to do the same thing. We just need to have a second one of these loops in here. Like, we've already done it in here. We might as well do it in here and get it proper temperature. Right, okay. Change of plan. We'll set this one to below, and then we'll get rid of this chute. What we'll do is we'll put the chute out here, and then we'll tile it up. Yeah, come in here and do this. Let's speed up. We haven't really needed to do it in here because, like, we got this working at the right time. Also, we haven't actually seen this iron volcano work yet, but I'm sure this will work, the iron volcano. But there's a bit more stuff going on in this room, so I think it's worth setting up this second loop here. And we actually have the room to put the loop in too, so that would make sense. So let's see. Automation wire, go here. And then cancel this. So the moment it's leading on here. So what I'll do is I'll deconstruct this, and I'll just put another bridge here. And then we'll build it like that. That's what we'll do. And then once it's ready to be dumped, we'll take it off here. I guess it doesn't really matter where we put it, but we'll put it here. And then set this to send green signal if above 20 degrees. Because at the moment I've got all the metal from the other volcanoes dumping into this room, but I think it actually makes sense to make the iron volcano its own separate system, and then we'll take all of this metal, instead of putting it in here, we'll take it and put it in here. Yeah, we'll lead it down here. So this conveyor can go down here, this conspicuously shaped hole. And then that can go like this. And then I'll deconstruct this bridge. Let's get this stuff finished. And I'll even put an auto sweeper in here just to grab all this debris off the floor. No, that doesn't make any sense. We're not going to be dumping anything in this room afterwards. Just regular sweep all this stuff. You guys aren't that busy. Yeah, I think permanently sealing this just makes sense. I guess we'll just leave this as metal tile. Probably want to get rid of the temperature plate though. Yeah, this is going to be your last eruption. Let's actually just see what the temperatures end up getting to in here when this erupts. Oh, let's put a storage bin here. Sweeping all this stuff up. Because it was melting the gold lines here. Funny how the data banks don't melt. Yeah, the conveyor rails are getting quite hot. Conveyor loader isn't set up. Yeah, I've intentionally left it off for now while we're sorting all of this stuff up. I'll turn it on again in a minute. When we're finished. Because we already dumped a load of material in here earlier. Oh, yeah, that's why I was going to put the auto sweeper in here. It was so I could reload that material. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll do that then. Also, we didn't need this in the end because you've already grabbed all the material. That's fine. Let's see. These can... You know what, I'm just going to put these on the transit tube line. I don't think these are going to run too often. So that'll grab everything that we've dumped earlier on this tile. Yeah, we got rid of the temperature plate, so that should be okay. Then I think we're pretty much at the point where we can just seal this in. Once we built this. Yeah, finish that. Oh, you can't... Yeah, you can reach that. That's fine. Temperature over here has stayed really cool. That's good. Copy these settings across here. You guys are presumably on break at the moment. How cool is the liquid in this loop now? It's still getting quite hot. I mean, the temperature up here is about 40 degrees. So I could connect this up now. Let's connect it up now. Because it is cooling overall. We'll start dumping some fresh water on this. This can start running through here. And then at least we don't have to worry about filling up the loop later. For some reason, Nearezia Gaming is not a fan of the radiant pipe. Alright, so then this will reloop around here. So now this will stop loading on, so we can get rid of all of this. But I'll just disconnect the bridge for now. And I expect this room to get quite warm, but the volcano stopped erupting now, so that's good. This doesn't need to be steel. This can be cobalt. Take that out of cobalt. So in terms of germs, the good news is we have not been pumping slime lung directly into the base. One Wheezewort is enough to stop any germs getting here. And we are deodorizing all that oxygen. That vent. Breathability, like, yep, breathability is pretty good. Yeah, so we'll get all that oxygen, we'll get the hydrogen out as well. That will start filling up rooms. This pipe is full now. Yes. Did I dump oil in here again? No. I do want to start filling these with oil and then sealing these in. So let's do that as well today. What are we going to do with the hydrogen long term? I guess just burn it. That's something else we should do. Let's set up some hydrogen generators. Get rid of just all this stuff here. We don't need that anymore. And I'm just going to shove them here for now. Shove 2 hydrogen generators there, and that'll be enough to deal with all the excess. So... in fact, let's do that before we worry about this. We'll sweep the wall up anyways. So that's currently going in there. But what we'll do long term is... oh my god, look at this spaghetti. The spaghetti! We'll be sending it over here. Let's bring it down this way. Something like that. Or why I did that in screenshot mode. And run along here. Guess I can just connect on here. Be fine. We need a loader as well. The position of the loader does not matter, it can just be here. So let's make that out of cobalt as well. It just needs to be before the shut-off in the line. So, where are we going to connect? Ah, yes, we saved this one. Good. We actually saved a power line. How clever are we? Hydrogen generators. These can be made of gold. We're literally just going to stick them there. And these wires can go like this. And then this can connect in like this. And then I'm going to make this battery a smart battery, and we're going to automate that. Get these bridges built first. Then this wire can just come like this. Then we'll have some hydrogen as well. So we definitely want to burn the hydrogen first. That's the first fuel we want to burn. Then we want to burn the natural gas. Then we want to burn the... Then we want to burn the coal. Yeah. If I was doing this really neatly, I'd move this again later, but I'm not worried about it for now. To be honest, I'm getting to the point where I just want to get steel production finished here with this, and then we're literally going to just jump ship and move everyone over to a forest asteroid. Start doing all of that stuff. I mean, actually, that's the question, isn't it? We can either start doing that and get even more dupes, or now that we've got access to Puffs, we can send the Puffs back to Neutral-only and do some stuff on Neutral-only for a while, get some Puff ranches set up. Because I've been meaning to build that for ages. I'd like to do that. We'll try and do that first, and then we'll start sending people to other places. That needs to be powered as well. So that can just go here. Set that to everything. Yeah, that's priority 9. Yeah, people are coming over here again now. Good. Because what we'll do is... I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to expand this room. We're going to fit a load of industrial equipment in here. Because this cooling loop is just going to cool down this sauna. And we'll just extend it down here. Put more things in. I think. And then we'll make a transit tube exit that goes over there as well. Right, let's double check this is working. So, stuff is being loaded on the conveyor. Stuff is hot. So it's being fed around the loop again. That's correct. So I think this is actually done. So let's seal this in now. Yeah, I'm just going to seal this in as it is. We'll leave it like that as a as a reminder of what we did previously. Yeah, this steam is getting up to about 140. This volcano won't erupt for a while, so the heat influx will be relatively low. Let's actually... Yeah, so now stuff is being shoved off. Looks like this isn't circulating because it's trying to load this. So what we need to do is we need to put a bridge here so that the loop stays circulating. Right, okay. Is that right? Something screwed up there. This isn't circulating. Sorry, I'm just having a think. Can I squeeze it here? I guess it depends on how I want the loop to go. I'd like to squeeze it here because I want to have all of these conveyor tiles filled. Temperature plates up top in the turbine area can sometimes help move more heat into the turbine waste liquid. Yeah, we have temperature plates in here. So can sometimes move more heat into the waste liquid. We've got insulated pipes here. I think this liquid here is staying at the right temperature. I'm gonna move that over here. In fact, yeah, we got some petroleum here, we've got some crude oil here. I'm gonna save this quickly. I'm gonna put the conveyor loader here, just because we've got this conspicuous spot for it, and we've got the bridge here. So I think I prefer to do that if I can. Let's just deconstruct that. Yeah, cold stuff is not dumping cold stuff. That's not dumping cold stuff. Because it's backed up. I see. Right, okay. Right. This should stay locked because of the petroleum. So that loader will go there. This bridge will continue here. And then we need it to go up there and bridge down here. I'm beginning to think I'm getting myself confused. Yeah, just build all of that immediately, please. Because we need to make sure this works. Right, let's speed up again. What else are you doing? You're building all of this stuff. It's okay. We do need to rebuild the smart battery here. So that can be made out of cobalt. And then we'll set that setting as well. Here you guys. You're building that now. Good. We need the wire too, so remove that for now. This wire I can just plug in here. So get that built. Set this to all. I should probably also just continue making this all plastic ladder as we get more plastic. New printables. It's cycle 640. No more farters. I guess obsolete. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that pipe should hold quite a lot of hydrogen in it. It doesn't look like it's coming off of this pipe again. Let's actually... That should work. Disconnect this vent. Then this pipe can go up here. Yeah, finish this. Right, so now... So now this is looping. Let's double check this is going to work properly. So, some hot stuff is being dumped. That conveyor rail is blocked. Bet there's something we haven't quite hooked up here. Oh, right. Yeah. I feel like it should be loading onto this bridge, then going up here. That's not what's happening. The conveyor rail is just loading it first. Well, the conveyor loader is just loading it first. If I disconnect this, just send it down here. Oh, I have literally just overcomplicated it. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, I get it. Let's remove this then. So the bridge is being loaded first in this case. I was just completely misinterpreting this. Apologies. Right, there we go. So deconstruct that, and then we can just seal this room and be done with it. Although we still have a blob of petroleum in there. Yeah, now... We should only be getting... That's not working properly. Where are these guys? I need the bridge to not get blocked. Because what it's trying to do at the moment is it's loading for the loader first. If I do it like that. Well, then what it's doing is it's alternating it, so sometimes stuff's coming out and sometimes it's not. That's not really helping either. Oh, wrong button. Let's just disconnect this here. So now this is completely disconnected. Maybe like that. Right, I'm gonna fiddle around with this for like another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna break. Okay, that's definitely not working. No, because now it's going through here. So now I need to disconnect this and put another bridge in here. Need to bridge on the bottom rail to the top loop, not the other way around. I think you got it now. Yeah, because I think I was trying this earlier, but it didn't quite work. We just need to make sure this keeps circulating and the shutoff doesn't block. Right. Let's see. Okay, now this is working. Yeah, so this rail is blocking, and that's connected to the loader, and it's connected to all the other material coming in from the other volcanoes. And then this is just going to keep circulating. Okay, great. We did it! Thank you. Thank you, Fungus. Right, that worked. So now let's just build these here. We'll leave a little blob of petroleum there, no one will mind. What a relief. So let's just priority 9 this. And I believe that means we can turn this on now. So let's get that loading stuff again. What temper am I going for? I'm going for 20 degrees. So I think I need to set this a bit colder. Oh, there you go. We pushed out a little bit of petroleum, that's alright. Remove that one. So now that's not loading on because it's blocked. So that material is hot enough to leave. But material is cold enough to leave, but it can't get through. Now this is screwed up down here. Okay, so what I've realized is happening now is cold material isn't getting dumped down here until it's getting dumped. Yeah, this is going to happen if you can't cool the top quick enough. Actually, any heat gain over here? Not really. This will get to it eventually, it's just going to take some time. Perhaps I'll just set this as 30 to now. 30 is good enough. But what I want is for material to get circulating around the loop. Is all of this material too cold? Yeah, it's all too cold. Super coolant for the... Yeah, we don't quite have super coolant yet. I think I've looked at this for long enough. I think this will work. We're just trying to cool the stuff up here. That will cool later. Hydrogen is going in here. Let's see. Ventilation. So hydrogen is now going from all of these pipes. It's going into the generators. Those are running because the pipe didn't get... The wire didn't get built. Let's see. So... just make that all out of cobalt. That's fine. And then this needs to be set to... oh, I never built this one either? Really? Not very good. I feel like I should have built that one. Alright, let's get this stuff finished then. Alright, speed it up. Get dupes over here. Have some soda. But yeah, this is starting to cool down the oxygen as well, which is good. Glossy Drecos too. Let's see. Here you go. Have a Glossy Dreco. Yeah, just please come over here and build this. I know you guys are enjoying your food. But now is the time for progress. Yeah, this thimbleweed is growing again, so we are cooling down the oxygen. That's good. So we're just burning all this hydrogen at the moment. That's fine. Oh, the big goo just wibbles and wobbles inside there. I'm sure this is how a real hydrogen generator works, so lots of wibbling and wobbling. There you go. I'm just come in here and finish that wire. So this one will set to 30 and 40, because we want to burn the hydrogen first for power. And then this one needs to be set to 10 and 20, because we want to burn the coal last. Right, okay. Is that done then? These batteries are all at different levels of charge. The fuel is not helping. I think, to be honest, we have enough refined metal now. I'm just going to replace all of these batteries with smart batteries. And then at least we'll keep them all at the same charge, more or less. Because I think when you have jumbo batteries and smart batteries mixed up, they can... like, because the batteries are different storage amounts, it can get kind of weird. So let's just replace all of these now. And then this should work as intended. Because the point is, I don't want to burn through all my coal. Well, you guys are pretty quick doing that. And then we can just build these all out of cobalt, that's fine. then those don't need to be hooked up to anything immediately. Yeah, these all just need to get recharged properly again. By the steam turbines and solar panels. It doesn't really help when none of the steam turbines are really running. Yeah, this is starting to get down to 10. It really doesn't help that we dumped a load of dirt and ceramic in here. This isn't going to erupt for a while, so I'm just going to leave it like this. Oh, right, the ceramic. Yeah, okay, let's stop making ceramic in here at the moment. Yeah, so stuff is being dumped out occasionally. Okay. This isn't running at the moment, that's fine. I'm sad we're missing a single blob of polluted water in that line, but that's okay. Oh, we got some random polluted water over here. Deconstruct these. This line is filled up. We are dumping polluted water in here to off-gas as well, but that's not going to be a huge amount of off-gassing. And it's not off-gassing at the moment because there's so much oxygen in here that we still need to get through. You know what I'm going to do temporarily? We're going to get these batteries full, and then we're going to set these all to 100% again. So now I need to look and make sure I'm turning the right ones to 100%. Just get all the batteries full. Let's keep generating now. We fill the power. Only building this one. Someone is on their way, they're just a bit slow. We don't have anything in here at all to crush. Did we really crush all the salt? I felt like we had more salt to crush. No, we got 62 tons of salt. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's just low priority. Yeah. I to eat Drecos. I need to get these to fill. Taking a while to fill all these batteries. Okay, you know what? I think we can turn these back down again now. Set this to 20. Set this to 40. Set these to 30. Right, we'll check in on that later. Yeah, the important part is stuff is now being dumped out here when it's actually properly cool. And stuff is being periodically loaded from all these other sources. It's going to prioritize this loader over this loader, but that's okay. Alright. And we're slowly sending all the polluted dirt over here. Right, I'm going to leave these guys for a minute. Let's just keep it on, let's say, this zoom level. I'm going to go and have a little bit of a break, and then I'll decide what to do. Well, you know what? I think we've done what we set out to do today. I think I probably am going to wrap up the stream here, because I'm sure Sarah's going to come back at some point, and I've got other stuff to do anyways. But we did get the Aluminum Volcano working. We've rerouted our other metals here. This should end up sorting itself out. We'll stop making ceramic in here for now. So yeah, all the metal volcanoes are now tamed. So we're not just dumping loads of waste heat on the map. We also... I should just seal this. I don't know why I never sealed this. Just do that. We'll seal this in properly. We've got the hydrogen vent tamed as well. We've done this the old-fashioned way with a steam turbine called pump. But we'll test out a drip pump on the forest planet when we start moving over there. And now the next objective is to just get some steel refinery going on here now that we've got this iron volcano. So we're going to extend this room out a little bit over here. I'm going to rearrange a few things. And we'll just have loads. I don't know, we shouldn't need any more steam turbines for the heat generated in here. I'll have a think. If we put in a metal refinery, we'll probably want to put in another steam turbine. But yeah, I'll have a think about that. Yeah, it feels pretty good. The asteroid is pretty much done. There we go. Very neat little column. Well, no, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm starting to ramble. So... let's put the music back on. Yes. Thanks very much for watching. I appreciate the company as always. We've had some fun on our little weekend session of Oxygen Not Included. We usually stream Mondays to Fridays, 7:30 to 10:30 GMT British time. It's currently daylight savings. Yes, mostly Oxygen Not Included. Sometimes Dyson Sphere program. At the moment, we're doing that on Tuesdays. But the best way to know for certain what I'm doing and when I'm doing it is to follow me on Twitch. You'll get a notification when I go live, and you'll get access to all the nice follower emotes as well. Get some more fishy friends to come join you. Where are they? Fishy friends. And yes, I upload all of the VODs to YouTube as well. We have quite a few playthroughs of Oxygen Not Included on there. This is actually the longest playthrough now. More episodes of this than any other playthrough we've done. We're getting pretty far into the game. Like, we're starting to set up some things we haven't actually set up before, so that's exciting. Very excited to keep going on this save. I do want to start a new run at some point so we can explore the meteor mechanics, but to be honest, I'm quite enjoying playing without the meteors at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. There is a seed that I want to play that's going to be quite interesting. There's no oil on the entire seed until you get to space mining, and I haven't done that yet. So I want to try that out at some point. Then there is also the Discord group where we all like to hang out and post Oxygen Not Included, memes, builds, etc. So there's plenty of discussion there. There's usually someone there to who will like answer questions and things. It's often silly device. Yeah, it's fun stuff to do. I'm gonna have lunch, and then I'm probably gonna get this video finished if Sarah doesn't come back. So I'll upload a meme video to YouTube as well. But on that note, let's see if there's anyone to raid. It looks like there is someone who is doing a 24-hour stream for charity, and they're playing Oxygen Not Included at the moment. Let me have a look. Feels like they may be watching games or something. I understand. All right, we'll go raid them, see what they're doing. So let's go raid Pixel by see what they're doing. Yes, if you have any fish, feel free to share them. Otherwise, we're gonna go say hi in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you on Monday, hopefully. Bye for now.